Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Midgar, or at least CosPilates Midgar edition. Welcome to CosPilates. If, in case you missed it and you can't figure out by my costume, this CosPilates today is Final Fantasy VII. We have the second part of the remake coming out on Wednesday, which I'm over the moon about, super curious, very excited, and could not be looking forward to hanging out with Cloud more. And Tifa, of course. So I am dressed up as Tifa, kind of a athleisure version of Tifa that I can actually move in. Believe it or not, I have done Pilates in this thing before. So I swapped out the skirt and added some Galaxy leggings, you know, be a little more on brand for 7. So we've got a cool Cos Pilates this month. There's going to be a lot of audience participation in this class, so I hope you're excited about that. There's going to be 3 opportunities for you to change how class goes. We have a couple of series where you will pick a character inspiration, and we will base that section of class off of that character. So I'm very excited about it. This is the most polls and the most audience participation that we've ever had in a Move with Sarah class. So I hope you're excited, and you get to customize class a little bit. Maybe based on your favorite character, maybe based on challenge. So in general, the theme is a little bit of everything. This class is not just Tifa inspired. I have done a Tifa inspired class in the past, but this is going to hit a little bit of everything. So we're going to play with some more isometric holds, so holding poses longer. We're going to play with some more traditional gym exercises as well, because we have to go hang out at Wall Market and practice our squats and our pull-ups and our commando style planks. So there'll be a little bit of that as well. And yeah, the audience participation, the class participation is gonna look a lot of different ways. So I'm trying to not spoil it. I keep looking over here because I'm looking at my options, and I know what I might want to do, but I'm not going to try and influence any decisions. So pick what your heart calls you to. So I hope you're excited for the Final Fantasy VII remake as much as I am. Final Fantasy in general has one of the biggest influences on me, and is one of the biggest reasons that I am the person I am today. So it's always near and dear and exciting when a new game comes out, and especially to see the 7 remake happen finally. This is always a celebratory time for me. So I mean, I could just go on and on and on and say how much I love Final Fantasy, but we should get started. So I'll do my little spiel here. So regardless if it's Cos Pilates or if it's our normal Sunday class, rules still apply. So this is an open level class. So that means whether this is your first time ever taking class or this is your 3rd time this week, this is a class for you, and welcome. Finding our edge and challenging ourselves is one thing. Pain is something we never want, and pushing through pain is something that we will not be doing, period. Ever, never, ever, ever. So if at any point you experience pain, abort mission and either take a modification that I'll provide or take a pause and wait until we're at the next exercise and join back in. Meet your body where it's at. I know about 15 minutes ago I felt very different than how I feel now, so our bodies are always changing, they're always in flux. Meet yourself where you're at today. But also don't be afraid to push yourself and have a little bit of fun. This is a CosPilates class. This is the most fun Pilates class ever. So have some fun, laugh, experiment. That's what class is for. We're not training for the Olympics. We're not auditioning for the Pilates musical. I don't know. We're just here to take class and learn some new stuff about our bodies and do some fun on-theme exercises. So, if you're ready, let's take one final sip of our cocktail that Tifa made for you. I should have had a cocktail. I should have made one. The one that she makes, Cloud, in the remake. That's what I should have done. I should have been really, really on theme there, but don't want to. I ran out of time. I'm also horrible in the kitchen, so I would be the worst bartender of all time. So Tifa's definitely my all-around queen. All right, so enough of my babbling. Let's get started. Let's warm up. So we'll start lying down. That is armor on my arm. This is CosPilates, so I will always work out on theme, and I've got my Tifa costume on, and I've worn a lot of crazy things teaching CosPilates classes. Full Sailor Moon costumes, armor, so we will try anything once here and see how it goes. All right, so let's warm up. We're going to start with a little marching because we're in soldier and we're going to march like soldiers, soldier first class. So to start, we're going to take our arms, bring them up to the ceiling. On your next exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up into your Pilates curl and hold. So just the tips of the shoulder blades are down on the mat. Keeping the tailbone long, it's easy to tuck the tail up and kind of smush the lower back into the mat. We want to reach it long and feel like someone's got an ice cream scooper. Someone takes that buster sword right through your center and makes a big scoop out of you. Now from here, hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower back down slowly with control. Bring your arms up to the ceiling. We don't want to crash. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up and hold. And just hold here for 3, keeping the collarbones wide. 2, scooping at your breastbone. 1, lower down. Always check in with the shoulders. If you find that the shoulders are rounding to get you up, widen them. Feel like you've got someone's got a hand on each collarbone and they're pulling them nice and long. On your next exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up and hold. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower down. We're going to do reps of 7 today because we have to do reps of 7. It's the Final Fantasy VII class. So that was 3 for our curl, and we're going to do 4 for our soldier march. So from here, you're going to curl your head, neck, and shoulders up and float your arms by your hips. Bring your right leg to tabletop and bring your left leg to meet it. Let's flex our feet here. You're going to hinge at the hip, long thigh bone, march your heel towards the mat, and draw it back up. Long thigh bone hinge, and bring it up. 3 more sets. Lengthen to lower, lengthen to lift. Keep everything from the knee down, unmoving. So we hinge from that hip. You deepen your scoop to bring the leg back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more sets. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing's underrated. Last time. Last one. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down and rock your head side to side. If at any point your head or your neck starts to hurt, you can always lower your head, neck, and shoulders down and perform the exercise with your upper body on the mat. Doesn't necessarily make the exercise easier. In Pilates, there's no such thing as easy. If only. All right, from here, let's go straight into our 100. So we're only going to do 70 for our 100 because it's the Final Fantasy VII class. You're going to curl your head, neck, and shoulders up and hold. From here, your arms float by your hips. Legs start up to the ceiling. You can also bring them to tabletop if this is your first time. Start to pump your arms up and down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. With each inhale, lower the legs a little bit. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. This is 5. And exhale. Final Fantasy 6. And exhale. Last time 7. And exhale. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Either stretch your legs long or hug your knees into your chest. Rock your head side to side. We'll all meet with our legs long. It's time for roll-ups. This roll-up series is inspired by everyone's strong upper bodies in 7. Everyone just has great arms and backs and shoulders, so that will be a general focus of class today. I mean, really, they made everyone was already hot, and this remake, they just made everyone like 10,000 times hotter, which I didn't think was possible. They're just so beautiful. It's so distracting when I'm trying to play. Let's move into our roll-up. Just 3 standard roll-ups to start. On your next exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Now deepen your scoop, roll all the way up to seated. If you have to grab onto your legs, that's totally fine. Lift up to dive forward. Drop your head and round over an imaginary cog. Find a round shape. C-curve from the middle of your back. Now take your spine backwards, bone by bone, lowering the upper back, middle back, lower back, and head, one by one. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll up. Keep reaching your legs long. Keep that infinite length through the legs. It'll help you get up. The same thing when you lower down. The more reach forward that you have with the legs, the more control you can access through the spine on the roll down. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll up. Dive forward. Now we're going to add our arms here, our 7 arms. You're going to come back just halfway, right to where it's slightly hard to hold. You're going to flip your palms to the ceiling. Bicep curls, bend at the elbows, tap your shoulders, and straighten, and bend, and straighten for 3, and 4. Yup, we're doing 7. And 6, and 7. From here, roll all the way back up, dive forward. Mixing it up. Now we take it halfway back. 1 more, 2 more times actually. Now from here, you're going to bend your elbows, bring your knuckles towards your face. We box. We're Tifa arms. Nice and controlled. Keep the shoulders down the back. 5 and 6. Holding that curl. Reach your arms long in front of you, all the way back up. Dive forward. Woo, that was a long hold. That was fun. I like that one. I made that one up just for today. Take an inhale. Exhale. Roll halfway down. You're going to bring your palms to face each other. Now from here we go scissor arms, 1 arm up, and control switch, and control switch, all the while trying to stay even on your hips. For 5, and 6, 7. Reach your arms long in front of you, take your spine all the way down to the mat. Oof, reach your arms long overhead, take a long yawning stretch. Hang out for a moment. Hello, welcome to CosPilates. All right. So we've got our upper body. Now let's head to the Wall Market gym and work on some bridging. We'll do 2 types of bridging today. One where we have articulation through the spine and one where we're acting more as a hinge. It's always good to do a little bit of everything, and shoulder bridges are great for everyone, and there's so many different kinds. So we're going to explore a bunch of them today. As always, in reps of 7. So from here, you're going to separate your feet inner hip width distance apart, finding the bony landmarks of your hips and following that line down, and that will be your inner hip width. Make sure that your feet are parallel and that you're feeling nice and even on the feet. It's easy to kind of hang out on the outsides of the feet or knock the knees together or open them up. We want to find that nice even spot, the tripod of the foot, in between the first two toes, in between the last two toes, and the center of the heel. Arms are long by your side. I want you to spiral your triceps down to the mat like you have a strip of paint down your back on your triceps. And when you spiral them backwards, you're presenting that paint stripe to the back down towards your mat. From here, we're going to start with our flexion, our articulated bridge. On your next exhale, draw your abs down and slide your waist up your body to bring yourself into a pelvic tilt. Draw your pubic bone up towards the ceiling. Now squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Find a long diagonal spine here. So we're looking for a long diagonal spine and not a U shape here. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll back down, bone by bone. Get that upper back down, middle back, lower back. Tail is the last to come down. In classic Final Fantasy outfit fashion, there's too many things on me that are poking me. Take an inhale, exhale, peel your spine up and lift it up. Find that long diagonal spine. Really draw the glutes in and tight, pelvis up to the ceiling, and close the front of the ribs. And then slowly take it down bone by bone. Upper back, middle back, lower back, tail. One more time like that. Lift up. And hold. We're going to add on to this as we lower down. Start to prepare. We add on our single leg bridge. So from here, we lift up into our bridge. Now from here, we add our soldier march. Lift your right leg up to tabletop without shifting your hips and lower it down and lift and lower and switch and lower and switch and lower. One more time each side. Last time. Slowly lower down bone by bone. All right, we take that again. Slowly peel your spine up off the mat, bone by bone. Fix my skirt. And then from here, let's start with the left leg. Maybe this time the leg goes straight and lower it back down. And lift and lower. If the leg can't straighten today, just keep it at table. One more time on this side. And slowly lower down bone by bone. Tail is the last thing to come down. All right, we have one more rep, and this time we're going to add a little kick. You're going to lift up into your bridge. Take your right leg into that soldier march. Now from here, either bent or straight, you're going to lower the knees down till they meet and lift it up. 2 more times. Last time. Bend that knee, bring it in, and switch. Either bent or straighten. We lower and lift. 2 more times. Last time. Place the foot down, lift the hips a little higher, and then take it all the way back down. Oof, hug your knees into your chest, take a little rock side to side. Final bridge series, flat back. So now we take the articulation away and we lift the spine up in one piece. So you get to explore how this feels a little different. So we're just going to do 7 quick reps of these. So starting with our first one, you lift up your spine without changing, without peeling up off the mat. So I'll lift my arms. So it's just one piece. Lift up and lower. Let's go 6 more. Drawing that front body in, really squeezing those glutes. Squeeze those glutes to bring those hips into extension. 2 more times. Last time. Hug your knees into your chest. Woohoo! All right. Take a quick drink of water. We have the ab series next. series of 5. This one will be a little spicy because, I mean, have you seen the abs on everyone in 7? Oh my goodness. It's wild. And yeah, I mean, you think Barrett couldn't get more buff, and then you look at his remake design and you go, wow, I guess there are muscles in those places that I didn't even know. I love Barrett. I love him in the remake too. Who's your favorite character in the remake? They kind of maybe, I don't know if they necessarily changed anyone's personalities, but I know Cloud has a new voice actor, and I think he's doing a good job. It'll be really interesting to see Cloud's character actually be voice acted in the more original story and see how he grows. Because the first time I heard him voiced was in Advent Children, the movie, so another reason why I'm excited about the game. All right, enough of my love of Final Fantasy VII. Let's get our abs involved and let's get them back on theme as much as my brain is on theme. So from here, oh boy, well if you do, I can't recommend it enough. 7's a great place to start. And 10. 10's also a favorite to play the game, for sure. All right, let's get started. So for our single leg stretch, we're gonna curl our head, neck, and shoulders up. We're gonna work on some power here. Make a triangle. Bring your triangle to the center of your right thigh. Take your left leg long. The higher the leg, the little less challenging. Now press your leg and your hand together. And then transition, press them together. And switch. Draw your waist down and resist. And switch. And switch. And switch. You have 4. And 4. Oh yeah, we're doing 7 sets. We stay on theme. Last set. Last one. Hug your knees in, lower down. Rock yourself side to side. Let me adjust my skirt. Tifa, yes. Tifa's my favorite, other than Cloud. Well, Cloud's my boyfriend, Tifa's my girlfriend, so that's how I like to describe my relationship to the characters. I love Tifa. I'm a Cloud Tifa shipper. Sorry, everyone that's into Cloud and Aerith together. That's just the choice I've made. All right, double leg stretch. Gonna kind of combine this with coordination, little inner thigh work here. So curl your head, neck, and shoulders up and hold. We're gonna do double leg stretch and do beats till 7. You don't know what that means? It's probably for the best. We're just gonna go now. We're gonna take double leg stretch out. Beat once, bring it back in. Stretch out, hold, beat twice. Bring it back in. Curl through your arms like a picture frame. 3, 2, 1, bring it in. Curl through your arms, keep those collarbones wide. We go for 5. And bring it in. Inhale, hold your breath. 6. Exhale, bring it back in. Last time 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it in and lower down. I always say, if there's a theme, we're doing the theme. All right, scissors. We're gonna bring back that PNF style that we did with single leg stretch. So, from here, scissors, triangle, once more. They're up, the triangle is just upside down 7s, ha ha ha. We're gonna bring our hands to our thigh. Take our other leg to 45 degrees or lower for more of a challenge. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Pulse into your leg twice and switch. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Really control that transition. Try to keep your legs on the same track the whole time. Pulse, pulse, and 6, and 6, and 7, and 7. You're done. Holy moly. We're gonna do The same thing that we did with double leg stretch with lower lift. Slowly work our beats up to 7. Now you're gonna have 2 options. You're either gonna start at 90 degrees, lower your legs to 45, perform your beat and lift it up. Or if you really wanna be the spiciest human in CosPilates, you will start at 45, lower, do your beat, lift up to 45 degrees. You have 2 choices. If at any point you start to arch your back or move around or fall out of your stabilized neutral spine position, that means you should not be going that low. I would recommend starting at 90. You have 7 times to try, and then play with it. But we don't want pain, we don't want to dump into the lower back, and we don't want to just let it go and potentially hurt ourselves. So, from here, you're gonna stack your hands one on top of the other, bring it behind the nape of your neck. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up and hold. Legs will come up to the ceiling or to 45 degrees. I'm gonna do a little bit of both. We lower to our point, beat 1, and lift up. Lower, beat 2, and lift up. Try and stay at the same height in your curl the whole time. Now 4, and lift. Lower, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lift up. 6. Oh my goodness, and 7. And lift, lower, back down. Oof, I'm sweating. That one is not easy. Neither was watching the plate fall in the game. That was so sad. And in the remake, oh my gosh, when they wake up and they're surrounded by rubble, oh my God. It affected me. Hello. All right. Final thing, we have our crisscross, our oblique muscles, our favorite spicy crisscross. We're gonna add some pulses. We're gonna do 7 sets, and we're just gonna add 1 pulse. So not too crazy. All right, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up and hold. Twist your left armpit to your right knee. Make sure that your hips stay down as you stretch your left leg long. Pulse up and twist. Pulse up and twist. Stay high in your curl the whole time. 3 and 3 and 4 and 4. Hips stay down, trying to lift both shoulder blades up off the mat. Last set, last one, and you're done. Lower down, rock your head side to side. Hello, welcome. Welcome to CosPilates Final Fantasy VII. All right, our audience participation element is almost here. We have our final little extension series. We have our final extension series to work our upper back. So, I have so many chains on me, I can't keep track. This costume comes in so many pieces that I forget where everything's supposed to go. There's so many little pieces. All right, let's do some swan. So we're gonna stack one hand on top of the other, bring our forehead to our hands, like we've just face planted on the mat. Start with the legs wide. The more narrow they are, the more challenging. I like to start with the legs wide and then slowly draw them in closer and closer based on how I'm feeling. The key is we don't want to dump in the lower back here. So we're going to lift our abs away from the mat like we have a tack underneath our navel and we're trying to avoid it. Draw your pubic bone down towards the floor and you'll feel your lower back lengthen a little bit. That's exactly what we want. Keep that engagement. Lift your head, heart, and hands up to a hover. And think less up and more of a reach forward. As you reach forward, you create more space to lift up into. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift up and hold. For 3, 2, 1, and lower down. We're going to add on. Lift yourself up to a hover and hold. Extend your arms forward, stay lifted in your swan, and bring your hands back to your forehead. Extend them long and bring them back. Long and in. 2 more times. Last time. Lower all the way down. Press back, find a quick child's pose. And we'll do one more round of extension. So instead of calling this swan, I'm going to call this the hawk in the canyon at the opening of every 7 game and the Advent Children movie. If you know what I'm talking about, that's like the most niche thing ever. But they all start with that. It's the canyon and then the hawk flies by. I don't know why. There must be some significance to it, but I could never figure out what it is. So if anyone knows, let me know. All right. Let's add our little, I call this, it's kind of Tifa Barrett inspired reformer on the mat. We're going to do our pulling straps and T-press. So finding that swan position once more, we lift ourselves up to a hover and punch our knuckles underneath our armpits. Now for a little tricep kickback. You're going to draw your knuckles back, punch an enemy behind you, lift the back of your arms to the ceiling. How high can you lift up into your swan? As you bend your elbows, let the knuckles rest back down. And press back. And bring it back in. And press. And bring it in. Last time. Right away we go out to a T. Punch your knuckles long 3 times. T-press. You reach, scoop towards your hips. Bring yourself back to a T. And reach. T. Last time. Reach your arms forward. Lift your legs up. We're going swimming in Junon. We go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Press yourself back. Find a child's pose. Wow. This is a spicy class. Yes. Yeah. I love that. That's so fun. All right. We have made it to our first audience participation moment. So you get to vote on the next part of class. So everyone get excited. So we are going to do a series of planks. This is going to be a plank-inspired section. And you get to choose which character will be our inspiration. Will it be Barrett or will it be Red 13? So each of them will focus on something slightly different. Barrett's going to be more traditional gym focused. And Red 13's going to be more cat-like because it is Red 13. So what are you feeling? Let me know in the comments which one we're feeling. I feel like Barrett does plank. I feel like Barrett can hold a plank for probably like 10 hours. He would probably break the Guinness World Record for the longest plank held for all time. He's just like beyond strong. I feel like Zach and Cloud wouldn't be able to hold it as long. If I'm thinking of the whole team doing a plank challenge, like how the cast of Barbie did the plank challenge and Margot Robbie won, Barrett is Margot Robbie. I think she held a plank for 4 minutes, which is very impressive. I can hold a plank for 1 minute and then I stop because I want to stop. So, all right. Looks like we're doing Barrett. Fabulous. All right. Barrett it is. I love him. He's so fun. All right, so for Barrett. So for your planks, you don't have to take them up, you don't have to take them up on your straight hands. You can always take them on your forearms, or you can always take the knees bent to the ground. There's so many different ways to do a plank. We can be here, we can be here, we can be here, we can be here. So many options. You might interchange them as we do this. Totally fine. All right, so let's get started. Let me fix my gloves. They're a little big on me. All right. Finding a quadruped position, so wherever you are going to start in your plank. Thinking about what our abs are doing in plank. Think front body up towards back body. What we don't want to do here is dump and kind of pop the booty out. That's for the club later tonight. We want to find a long line, thinking that the hips and the ribs are stacked. Nice and stable, nice and solid. So from here, we're going to go into our long stretch inspired plank. So taking your right leg out long behind you, bring your left leg to meet it. Let's go heels together, toes apart in our Pilates stance. Come a little forward in your plank. Get those shoulders over those wrists. Now from here, slide your spine backwards, rock into your heels twice, and then slide forward. Slide back, hit it twice, and slide forward. This is very controlled. We're not going very fast. Keep the collarbones wide, almost like you're sliding through your shoulders. For 3. Keep drawing that front body towards your back body. 2 more times. Last time. Lower your knees, sit on back. Woo! That was fun. I liked that one. I like doing 7 reps. It's such a weird number. I've never done 7 reps before. I always do even numbers. Maybe I'll start mixing it up and doing odd numbers for my reps for my workout, because I'm liking the number 7 today. All right, so from here, we're going to move into commando planks. So just to demo, you're going to be in your plank position. And then we're going to start in a straight arm position. So if you can't go straight, we're going to start with the knees bent. And then from here, without shifting too much in the hips, you're going to lower down to your forearms and lift back up. And then switch. That's your commando plank. Maybe it's called something else someplace else. That's how I know it as. If there's another name for it, let me know. But that's what we're going to do. Going to do 7 reps of these. If you're like Sarah, I'm good with 3, do 3. Don't push through if it's too much. Excuse me, go to failure. It's all good. All right. From here, let's find our plank position. Wah. Here we go. And I'm just going to talk the whole time so that I'm distracting you and myself. Try not to lift the booty. It's easy to do that here. Just 2 more. Last time. And we're done. Lower down. Whew. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling very Barrett doing this. Feel like I want to scream, Marlene! Oh my gosh, when he got mad at Cloud in the remake, and he was like, how dare you speak to my daughter like that? I was cracking up. I love him. He's so fun. All right, we've got 1 more here. Side planks. So we're only going to do 1 each side, and we're going to do a long hold. And that's it. No funky choreography, no legs in the air, no Cirque du Soleil, just a traditional side plank. And you have options to take it on your forearm, straight, knees bent. This is also valid. Side planks are hard, and we all have to start somewhere. I'm gonna go for it and go straight arm plank with my feet stacked. You can also take it with your feet offset like so if you need a little more balance. So we're gonna find that position and get ready to hold. On my count, here we go. We'll go in 3, 2, 1, lift up. Now hand can stay on your hip, hand can lift up, and we're just gonna hang out here for a little longer. Taking our time, just to stroll through the park. Picture Aerith smiling at you as we hold this plank. Let's hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back down, don't crash. Easier said than done. Let's go to the other side. All right. Ready to go? Are we all ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, lift up. All right, long line here. Really lift the bottom ribs away from the floor and imagine you're sandwiched between 2 panes of glass. Really draw the front body towards the back body. Try to get those hips to stack one on top of the other. Don't forget to breathe, it's underrated. We're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down and shake it out. Good job, everyone. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. I'm glad we did bear it. I feel really energized. All right, cool. Well, now we get to do another one. It's a marathon of audience participation. So we have our leg series now that we've tired out our core and our upper body. We're gonna give it a little bit of break, and it's time for side kicks. So you get a choice. Do we do Tifa inspired side kicks or we do Yuffie inspired side kicks? Tifas are gonna be big and more controlled, and Yuffies are gonna be a little faster pace, focus on precision. So, because she's a fast, swift little thief. And then Tifa is that martial artist. Still trying to figure out what exactly Zangan teaches, because it kind of feels like, so I read part of the Tifa and Aerith book. I still have to finish it. And it talks a little bit about what Zangan teaches Tifa. It seems like it's part Tai Chi and part more like kind of a karate style martial art. Curious if anybody knows exactly. But if you played the remake, what is it? Like the teaser for the remake, they released a section of the story where you get to see people in Nibelheim practicing Zangan's techniques, and it looks a lot like Tai Chi. So I don't know. This is my interpretation of that based on my research. So yes, we have Tifa or Yuffie. Did anyone play Intergrade? We did in this place, and it was, I don't know, they're trying to bring in Dirge of Cerberus in, and no one liked Dirge of Cerberus. Sorry, Vincent, but I don't know. I'm not sure how it's all going to come together at the end. We'll see. Vincent, though, has the best line in the Advent Children movie. Where can I find a phone? I love that movie. If you're going to watch Advent Children, watch the director's cut. Don't watch the non-director's cut. It's not as good. And you get a lot more Reno and Rude acting a fool, which is great. All right, it's looking like we have Miss Tifa. Fabulous. And I'm dressed appropriately. So Miss Tifa inspired legs here today. So we're going to start lying at the back edge of our mat. You have options here. So I have my right side body is down on the mat. You can bend your elbow and support your head like so, or you can lie down on your bicep like a pillow, whatever works for you. I might lay down because this armor is not very bendable. And so from here, you're gonna take your legs and bring it to the front corner of the mat, the exploration that is CosPilates. So you look like a little bit of a check mark here, or a number 7. Ha ha ha. All right. So many 7s everywhere. All right, top arm will support your chest here. We don't want to rely on this too much because we want to use our core to help us stay upright and to the side. Option, if you really want to challenge, you can bring this hand behind your head and keep it there to up the ante, whatever you'd like to do. We're going to start with some big forward and back movements here. So you're going to lift your leg up to hip height. Check in with your hips. Make sure that they're aligned, that we're not crunching forward or back. I want you to feel like this leg is infinitely long, lengthening past your bottom leg. You're going to swing the leg forward, kick it twice. Point, reach it back behind you, pulse it twice backwards. Flex your foot, lengthen long, kick it twice. Point, reach it back behind you. 2 more times. Point, reach. Last time. Point, reach. Lower back down to start. So from here, you're going to lift your leg up to a hover and hold just above the hip. You're going to bend the knee into your chest and kick your enemy away. Now bend the knee in again. We go a little higher. Bend the knee again. Go highest and take it back down. Medium, bend in, and low. Kicking away our enemies. Kicking away those weird Dementor things from the remake. I'm worried about those things. I'm not convinced on them. I don't know where that part of the story is going to go. I'm not worried about it. 2 more here. Last time. Lower your leg down, take a moment. From here, we lift the leg up, and let's do a little internal, external rotation here. You're going to wrap your inner thigh, and imagine that the top of your thigh bone is a doorknob, and you're turning it open and bring it back. So you wrap the inner thigh to open. My hip doesn't move. We're isolating that rotation in the hip joint. Last time, find external rotation and hold. We go for a little slow-mo rond de jambe. You're going to swing your leg forward, lift the leg up and around to the back, and then bring it back to your start position. 2 more times in this direction, trying to keep the hips aligned. The circle does not have to go this big. You can take it smaller. 1 more time in this direction. And now we reverse. Press back, up and around. And press back, up and around. Last time. And lower down. Woof. Let's transition to the other side. Lying down. This is a Pilates class, so we gotta make sure our abs are in check. Without our abs, we can't do these things, so they don't call it the core for nothing. All right, so from here, we lather, rinse, repeat. We lift that top leg, check in with those hips, make sure that they are aligned. Swing that leg front, kick it twice. Point, reach it back behind you. Swing it, kick twice. Point, reach it back behind you. Even though I'm going really big, it's still very controlled. We never lose the control here. Point, reach it back. Now from here, bring your leg to a hover, flex your foot, bend it in. Kick that enemy. Bend in. Up a little higher. Last time. Highest. And come back down. The whole time I'm activating that side body so that I'm not shifting forward or back, up or down. Even when my oblique is crunching, I'm still thinking length. even as it feels like it gets narrower. Last time, bring your leg to a hover. Lower it down for a moment. Oof, I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This is exciting. All right, from here, you're going to lift your leg up to a hover. We'll take that internal-external rotation. So you wrap that inner thigh open. So my hips don't move. I don't take the whole body with me when I do this. Keep reaching long as it opens. Last time, open and hold. We go for our big rond de jambe kick. Finishing move. Take it up and around. And swing it forward. Big circle. Squeeze that glute on the back. One more time. And now reverse. If you want a little challenge, take that hand away. Woo. Take it around. Bring it around town. Wrong franchise. And lower down. All right, come and lie down on your back. We'll take a quick figure 4 stretch before we start to round out class today. Ugh. So you'll take your right ankle, take it just past your left knee, and pull the shape towards you. It's called a figure 4 stretch, but we'll call it a figure 7 stretch today. And just breathe easy. If you want, you can draw that knee away with one hand. And then switch sides. Sometimes I use the wall as an assist for this one. I take this leg that's hanging out here and I push it against the wall. Just frees up my arms to kind of open the knee a little more and get a little deeper in certain areas. Breathing easy. And then from here, just hug your knees into your chest. Take your left leg long. Take your right leg across your body. Find a quick supine twist here. And then come back through center. Take it to the other side. Try not to fall asleep. All right, come back to center. Grab a sip of water or your cocktail that Tifa made for you, that I definitely didn't make for you because I'm awful in the kitchen. And we have our final, we have our final pole. So, of course it's not working. Oh, there it is. Hi. Little mishap here, but okay, so it's not going to work for me, so that's fine. So we're going to end with squats, and because of course we have to end with squats. It's the exercise from 7. Everyone's doing squats all the time. So we have to end with squats. So hopefully this pops up for enough time. So we either pick Zach or Cloud for our squat inspiration. So Zach, we're going to do more traditional squats, but more reps. And then Cloud, we're going to do less reps, but more creative variations that are a little inspired by bar. So, Zach or Cloudo? Let me know in the chat. Best boy or beautiful boy? The actual soldier or the, nope, just kidding, spoiler. My sister is a big Zach fan. Hi to Mary. I don't think she's watching. I think she's actually streaming also on Twitch right now. We're a family of Twitch streamers. but my sister is a huge Zach fan. I'm definitely more of a Cloud fan myself. All right, so one more time. Final votes. Zachy boy or Cloudy boy for squats. No one wants to do squats. I get it. Squats are hard. Squats are hard, and they're not, we don't enjoy them, but they're really important. To be able to squat for the entirety of one's lifetime is powerful and really important, especially as we get older. We slowly lose the ability to do squats. When you look at babies, they have full dorsiflexion, knees over toes, and can do, like toddlers can squat like booty to the ground and have no problem. And then as we get older, we start to progressively lose that. So it's important to not lose it or to bring it back, especially, yeah, as we start to get older. All right. Let's see. I think I'm going to make the decision. I think we're going to go with Zach. I think we're going to mix it up. We're going to go with the Zachy boy and do the Zach-inspired squats. He did originate the move. He was the one that made it iconic. He was the man. He was the guy that did it. So we're gonna go to the source and do Zach squats. So I'm gonna stand, and hopefully my head won't get cut off. Of course it will. So we're gonna take our mat and we're gonna take the mat away. Oh boy, I don't think I've ever done this in a class before. We're gonna take the mat away. We're gonna bring the camera back a little bit. Cool, all right, and we're gonna do some squats. This is fun, this is different and exciting. All right, cool, so that's the best I can do right now, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna do some squats. We're gonna start with our feet shoulder width distance apart. I can actually do better than that from camera. This is the 7 class. We're gonna lift the camera up a little more. This is exciting. This has never happened before in a CosPilates class. We have never played with the camera before. All right, this is, I think, the best that we're gonna be able to do. All right, that's okay. Cool, all right, hello. We're gonna start. Feet are gonna be shoulder width distance apart. Our shoulders are always a little wider than we think. It's okay to have a 2 to 3 degree turnout of the feet. I definitely need it because I have tibial torsion, long thing. You can go parallel. You can have a 2 to 3 degree rotation. So from here, hands will start on your hips. Splay your toes nice and wide. Use your toes for grip. We're just gonna start with a dress rehearsal squat. You're gonna sit your booty back, send your knees over your toes, and try to keep your body as upright as possible. Use that core. And now squeeze your glutes, draw your booty forward, bring your pelvis back, hips back into extension. Sit back and come forward. And squat. Once you're feeling ready, if you want to up the ante, you can draw your arms forward, or you can bring them behind your head. We have 3 more. Thinking about Pilates as part of these squats, long core, stay nice and lifted. We don't want to sink. Last time. And lift up. From here, now we do a little rhythm. Same position, but now we're going to add a little tempo. 7 seconds to lower, 7 seconds to come up, because it's 7. Here we go. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we come up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. Nice and slow. Shaking's okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Wow. All right. One more round here. We're going to end with a little good morning addition to our squat. So I'm going to take this from the side. We're going to bring our hands behind our head, just stacked as we would. Now from here, I'll scoot a little forward. I'm cut off anyway. So you're going to take your squat. If you do this one with me, we only have 6 left. You're going to take your squat. Now from here, start to straighten your legs, find a long line. Think of that plank that we just did before. Finding that front body drawing up towards your back body. And now flat back, we squeeze our glutes, draw our pelvis forward, come all the way back up. Squat down. Straighten the legs, find a flat back. Press your head back into your hands a little bit. Hinge up as you squeeze your glutes to bring your pelvis forward. Press down. And good morning. I'm a hero. We get so many mantras from Zach. I'm going to be a hero. Did anyone play Crisis Core? I don't think it's that bad of a game, and I like the story. I do. I think I am in the less popular group with that one, but let's do one more, because Pilates math has deviations, and maybe we did 7. So we definitely did 7 there, probably. All right, since we're already done, we're already standing, you can just draw your shoulders back, and that's class. Woohoo! Thank you for joining me for Tifa CosPilates. I hope you enjoyed class, and I hope you learned something new, and I hope you play Final Fantasy VII when it comes out. And if you do, let me know, because it's going to be an exciting weekend for me. I have a lot of errands to run that are just not going to get done because I have to play this game. So, this is this is our third CosPilates, because I did a bunch of them in January, but this is our first one on the new schedule. So, CosPilates happens the 3rd week of every month. If you want to take class with me weekly, you can join me on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. For just a non-themed mat class. We have some fun. Yes, CosPilates. So you can join me. Is there a chance to do it more times? I would love to do it more often. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to start with 1 and then see if I can add more into my schedule. I would love to be able to do 1 every other week, and that's going to be the goal. But that's what I'm hoping. Cool. Yeah, and it's also really fun. I love to get in costume and flop on the mat with you all. So hopefully in the next few weeks, my schedule will start to look a little different and I'll be able to do it more. So for now, we're going to do it third week of every month. And if you have a character or a franchise you would like to see, let me know. I do all kinds of CosPilates. I've done One Punch Man. I've done one specifically based on the beach episodes in anime. So I will do anything. I will do any theme. So any superhero. Oh, thank you. Bleach is a great one. I could. I haven't done Bleach yet. I'm going to put that on my list of ones to do. I've been looking for some new anime inspo. So I'm putting that on my list officially. I like that a lot. Cool. See, the gears are going. I'm going to have to do more than one a month. That's very true. Okay. You've got me inspired. But yeah, we can try a little bit of everything here. I am open to options. If you would like to check out more of what I'm doing, you're always welcome to follow me. Oh, Classroom of the Elite. Yes. Okay, cool. I love these ideas. Okay, yes. That's also going on my list. We're gonna have a lot of fun CosPilates this year. I'm getting excited. Please, if you would like, or you want to, follow more of what I'm doing, I'm at Move W Sarah on most platforms. I'm on YouTube. I'm on here. I'm on TikTok now, and I'm on Instagram. Mostly, I'm on Instagram. I am working on. Oh yeah, we could. Yeah, I'm open to trying anything. So, I love collaborating with fellow geeks. Cool. Yeah, so if you're all interested, you can follow me on other platforms. That's my handle. Sounds good. Maybe we'll find some time to chat. Love that. Cool. Thank you for being here. It's always fun to hang out with you all and work out and have some fun. So I've got 2 new additions. I got two new things for my list for CosPilates. That's awesome. I'm really excited. So yeah, we'll definitely do those. And we'll do more. I've got a couple ones in the arsenal that I'm thinking about for March as well. So any ideas are welcome, and any costume ideas are also welcome. I also love trying to do these in costumes that are not necessarily built to move in. It's just it's fun to see what happens live. I already lost a few parts of this costume doing this, so it's always fun to just try some stuff. I love doing Sailor Moon, so Sailor Moon CosPilates is always a fun one to do. So yeah, let me know what you want to see, and we'll have some fun. You can follow me there. I'm new to TikTok, so bear with me. I'm trying to figure that out. I kind of feel like an old lady on TikTok, but let me know if there's any fun things I should try. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you play the demo and we can talk about it, and hope you play the final when it comes out and we can talk about it, and it's going to be great. Thank you all for being here. This was a lot of fun, and I hope to see you in the next class, either Sunday or at the next CosPilates. Thank you for the recommendations, and have a great rest of your day, afternoon, and evening. Bye.